What's up guys, my name is Devin, also known as FBE, and welcome back to another episode of Footballrs. Today we're going to be talking about the best holiday gifts for football players. If you're struggling to figure out what to get the football player in your life, this is the perfect video for you. We've got 10 different items for you to check out. And if you are the football player, send this to your mom, dad, grandpa, grandma, aunt, uncle, whoever, so they get you some really cool stuff this holiday season. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. The first item we've got on this list is a pair of football gloves. Football gloves are always going to be a great gift for any football player. You can never have enough gloves. Of course, the goal of gloves is to help you catch the football, but there's a lot of things you need to know before you pick out a pair. First off, there are 3 different categories of football gloves. You have skill gloves, big skill gloves, and lineman gloves. Skill gloves are lightweight, sticky gloves made for players who touch the ball a lot. Basically, these are for running backs, wide receivers, and defensive backs. Now, big skill gloves typically have padded back of hands and sticky palms, perfect for running backs, tight ends, linebackers, and defensive ends. These gloves are going to be for the guys who want a little bit of back of hand protection, but still want that sticky palm grip. And finally, lineman gloves are for the big boys in the trenches on the O and D line. These gloves typically have tons of padding and minimal grip and offer plenty of protection. So do your best to figure out what position the person you're shopping for plays and get them the right glove. And if you don't know, the big skill gloves are a good option that'll work for a lot of positions, so that's your safety net pair. Now, as far as pricing goes, gloves can range from 25 bucks all the way to 70, so find a pair that fits your budget and grab them. Also, feel free to check out our top 5 glove video or any of our glove reviews from this past season. The next item on this list is going to be a backplate. Backplates are a sweet gift for anybody playing contact football. They bolt right up to your shoulder pads and add some nice lower back protection as well. They come in a ton of insane and crazy designs, so there's something out there for everybody. Every football player just loves the look of a backplate. It's been this way for years. It's always nice to have one or a couple so you can rotate them in and out. They typically cost anywhere from 25 to 75 bucks, so there's some higher end ones, some lower end ones, some mid-tier ones. So find one that's in your price range and grab it for that special someone you're gifting for. The next item on this list is another popular one, and that's going to be leg accessories. There are several different leg accessories out there, but the ones we're going to focus on are scrunch socks and leg sleeves. These are always a good gift because, like some other things we've talked about, you can never get enough of these. You can get these in pretty much any colorway you can imagine, so they can have a pair for home games, away games, one to go with an alternate uniform. There are tons of brands that make them. We've done a couple videos on them, so if you guys want more information, check those videos out. Either way, they're pretty dope, and you're definitely going to update that game day look. And you should be able to grab a set for under 20 bucks. So now that we've covered leg accessories, we got to talk about arm accessories. For arm accessories, there are tons of options out there. You got arm sleeves, turf tape, sweatbands, and bicep bands. This is another item you just can't get enough of as a football player, and they make for great stocking stuffers. There's so much out there, so find something that you think they'll like and get it. They will absolutely appreciate you upping their drip with some of these cool accessories. And a lot of it is pretty inexpensive, so you guys can get a lot or just get a couple to, again, throw in those stockings. Just try and make sure these accessories are in their team color, or else they might not be able to wear it. Some coaches are picky about that stuff, but most of it is pretty inexpensive anyway. Next up, we have the obvious gift for a football player, a football. A football was always one of my favorite gifts growing up, and it's just a great thing to have. But there are so many options out there at so many different price points. You've got the cheap rubber footballs, the medium tier composite footballs, and then the expensive leather footballs. You can grab whichever one you think is best, but a little pro tip is to buy the one that they're going to use in the game. It's always good to get that familiarity with the football so that when you get to the game, you're already used to the ball. You're also going to want to do a little bit of research on the size. Different age groups play with different size footballs, so find the one that is the right size and grab it. As far as pricing, footballs can range from 5 bucks all the way up to 200, so find one that kind of works for you and give them something that they're going to enjoy for years to come. Up next, we have another no-brainer, football cleats. Cleats are an essential piece of football equipment, but just like gloves, they come in a lot of different shapes and sizes. There are skill cleats, big skill cleats, and then lineman cleats. Skill cleats are for speed guys, and these cleats are usually lightweight and low cut. For big skills like QB, tight end, linebacker, and defensive end, they get something with a little bit more support and a wider traction plate. Lastly, the linemen just rock these super big and bulky, super supportive lineman cleats. Check out our channel from all our reviews from the past summer. Pretty much every cleat that's out there is on there, so check it out and see which one is a good fit for the person you're gifting for. Cleats can range anywhere from 75 bucks all the way up to 200, and then some of the specialty or the more rare cleats like the Ultra Boost or the Nike Dunks go for a lot more. Up next, we have a classic in the gift giving game, some favorite team collectibles. Now, these are always going to be a safe bet when gifting for a football player. Anything with their favorite team is usually a good bet when you don't know what to get somebody, but do make sure you have the right team, because us football guys, we're really serious about that stuff. If anyone gave me anything Eagles, I'm a Giants fan, I might have to boot them from the family. There's so much cool collectible stuff out there. You got golf balls, you've got football cards, pens, pencils, whatever. There's a lot of good stuff you can get. Up next, you guys know we had to include a visor. A visor is one of the best additions to a helmet setup. One, because it looks so sick, and two, it adds some extra added eye protection. There is a bit of info you should know before you buy a visor. First off, the safe bet would be to buy a totally clear visor. Clear ones are legal in pretty much every league, so they wouldn't run into any issues wearing this visor. The colored or tinted ones look way cooler, but most of the time they can only be worn in practice or pregame. they're banned in the actual game. Either way, there's a bunch of different visors out there ranging from 20 bucks all the way up to like 125. So find something in your budget and make it happen. Also, if you guys want to save a couple bucks, Shock is the official channel sponsor of Footballrs, so you guys can save a couple bucks if you hit the link in the description and buy a visor from there. Next up, another cheap and easy accessory to toss in that stocking, a mouth guard. Mouth guards have turned into a super trendy piece of gear, and they come in a lot of different colorways and designs. They have lip guard mouth guards, boil and bite mouth guards, and even some for people with braces. Tons of different brands make mouth guards these days, and we've covered most of the brands on the channel, so just check it out, see what we got. There's different colors and designs for everybody, and you can never have enough mouth guards. The final item on this list is going to be a collectible helmet. A collectible helmet, big or small, is such a cool gift to receive. They make an excellent decoration piece, and the detail that goes into these is pretty nuts. And just like the collectibles we talked about, make sure that it is a lid of their favorite team. There's a bunch out there. They've got NFL and college, so find one you think they'll like and get it. There you guys have it. There's the top 10 best gifts for football players in 2023. Hopefully this did help you get some gifts for that football player in your life, and hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, like the video, comment what you guys want to see from us next, and subscribe for more videos just like this one. My name is Devin, also known as FBE, and thank you guys so much for tuning into another episode of Football.